What's good, everybody? It's your boy Snow. Ignorant Gamers in the house. What's up, my G's? And there's a slew of videos that's coming out. But before I get to all that, let me say thank you guys for all the positive responses and the great feedback, whether negative or positive feedback that you give on all our videos and posts and stuff like that. And shout out to the homie that reached out to us about the website that was down. I believe that was Jimmy. Salute to you, sir. This video, I am the PlayStation resident here at Ignorant Gamers. Remember, there's a bunch of us. It's not just me. And I have a few things that I kind of want to talk about. And the first thing I want to get at, which is the title of this video, is basically Need for Speed Rivals and DriveClub. Why DriveClub is actually more important for the launch than it should have been. Like, this was kind of a big deal. So in a way, if you take a look at Resogun is kind of shining right now in a small way. It got a great review. I believe it's exclusive. And if you plan on playing anything online, you need PS Plus for PS4, and you got Resogun for fun. So you kind of downloaded it because maybe it was short on games from the launch window, and you picked it up, and it's fun, right? It's not pushing the system in any way. Could have been on PS3. Maybe. Will the particles been just as great? Maybe. Who knows? So Need for Speed Rivals. Shout out to EA, or shout out to Sony, or shout out to the fans who said that, EA is favoring Microsoft over Sony. And EA did something that was very commendable, and they pushed their Need for Speed Rivals game ahead. The game is doing fairly well, and it might be one of the most underlooked at games in this launch window. And I've always said it before, and Ramona said it as well. You need a car game. You always need a car game. If you look back at all the launch dates of any console, majority of the times there's something dealing with sense of speed in terms of racing. I mean, there was Pilot Wings, there was F-Zero for the Super Nintendo. You had, you had not Gran Turismo, you had Ridge Racer, you know what I mean? And I forget what it was on the Sega Saturn or whatever, but you need those kind of games to help push the graphics, the feel, the look, the sense of speed, and sense of power of the system. Like, it may not technically do all those things, but that blue pill of the Matrix was handed to you by a car game. This would have been a great chance for Need for Speed to gain some new users that might have been avoiding it, especially action racers that might have been avoiding Need for Speed for whatever reason. So that's also a good jump for them, because they were supposed to come out next week. Well, this Friday on the 22nd with the Xbox One. So again, with the favoritism. DriveClub could have shined here, because now instead of people who probably wasn't going to play, Need for Speed, you have this game, DriveClub, that would have been there. And who knows what the reviews are. Let's not speculate. I know that some haters or some trolls are going to be like, well, 2 out of 3 PlayStation games didn't get a good score, so they're going to add that to the list. Doesn't really matter. Not that it doesn't matter because I'm saying it's a PlayStation game. It doesn't matter because for the goal of what DriveClub is about to achieve, it has to probably just at least show up as a 7 to an 8 out of 10. They have a long list of a pedigree that they're going against, which is Gran Turismo 6, which comes out December 5th, which is absent on the PS4. So naturally, all these, they say 1 million PlayStations been sold in 24 hours. 1 million customers are looking for a car game. How many of those 1 million customers are Gran Turismo fans that just did the little leap, that would have tried this game and they would have been the ambassador for that game? And now they have to wait longer. Now I have to wait longer, because with all my shoot 'em up, bang bang stuff, and even the Resogun stuff, I kind of want that car game. Now, I didn't jump on Need for Speed Rivals for one reason and one reason only. One, I wanted to be in a city environment. that's why I think that's part of the reason why Most Wanted was so appealing to me, because it's in a city environment. Two, midnight clubs in the city environment. I fucking love that. Like, I love arcade races in a city. For some reason, I don't know why. If I'm gonna play a game that's supposedly a sim or look like a sim or a simcade, if you've seen that video, I would take something that's a little bit more formal. I don't need it to be open. Which DriveClub, pushing the social stuff, I would have gave that a shot, especially since PS Plus users were gonna get it for free. You get a PS Plus version, and then I would make the decision whether or not that I want the full game. And like I said, now I have to look at Need for Speed Rivals, and I finally got my hands on it today, and I was pretty impressed with it brought to the table visually. Since the speed wise, I'm still mad that it's only 2 cameras. I'm not yet. I'm kind of trying to find a reason for me to actually go put my money down on that game because of a lack of a racing game. Because I want a racing game. I always want a racing game within the launch window, as close to the launch, tied to launch date as possible. And I seen some things in there that I like, and again, there was just a couple of things in there that I don't like, that I want in Arcade Racer. So I don't know what your thoughts is on it. If you guys have played Need for Speed Rivals, have you seen sway of people who wouldn't normally pick up that game pick it up because it's the launch day dryness? Eventually they just picked it up because it was like, man, I need a car game. What else I'm gonna play? I don't want to play none of this other stuff. Or is it Need for Speed fans that will buy anything Need for Speed, or is there Need for Speed fans such as myself that may skip 3 titles and pick up that one title, skip another 2 and then pick up that one, or for whatever reasons? And if you have it, holler at me, let me know. Do you think that DriveClub not being here at launch for anything but just to show off the tech of the power, the graphics, and the sense of speed and all that stuff, do you think that that's a failed opportunity? And again, I think it's a big opportunity miss. And if I get into politics, me and Ramon think there's something going on with Polyphony Digital, which is the people who make GT6 or the Gran Turismo series. So this probably would have been a good way to get people to start looking at these new guys. Oh well, can't say them all. Thank you guys. Shout out, subscribe, everyone, follow, whatever. My name is So Nasty, representing Ignorant Gamers. Have a good one, my G's. Holla at me.